Okay, so this is gonna be just me randomly doing stuff because I'm up way too early, and I mean it's not really early anymore, but I woke up too early today. I need to stay awake, even though I really want to go back to sleep because I've got things I have to do tomorrow morning. If I go to sleep now, there is no way in hell I'm going to be able to wake back up. So let's just hit the go live button and see what happens, right? Right. I also wanted to test out my new, whoa, that is clipping a little too high there. I also wanted to test out my kind of new stream setup. Well, not really new, but I decided in the wake of my website kind of going through something because WordPress is in a weird situation at the moment. My links page is down or gone at this point because I moved back to Blogger. So I needed to redo some assets, and I figured why not just redo the entire thing. So new stream background, yay! And we can kind of like row through the sources here because I do have a 16 by 10 monitor that's not going to work so well broadcasting 16.9 or 16 by 9. So I just have it to be centered, and there you go. So yeah, there's my live. I pause that. But yeah, go over to window cap. I mean, there's nothing it's capturing at the moment, so it is what it is. Have nothing for this one because it's just my droid cam source. If I go over here, I did do a little something something. This is my quote-unquote overlay for something that is full 16 by 9 because I don't like overlays that really kind of cut into the video. So I just have it so where the video source, which in this case are the consoles over my AV shelf, they just have front and center, full attention. You can see my logo and my links down in the corners. They're visible enough to where you can see them if you want to go to them, but otherwise you don't have to. Like, it's not getting in the way of things. In fact, maybe I could just fire up a Wii U for a moment. Provided this all works, I've been having trouble with the capture card as of late. I don't know why it's not picking up the video consistently. And it looks like it's going to work this time. As you can see, like, you can see the Wii U menu. It all front and center. You can kind of see the things off in the corner, but it's not distracting. That's kind of the effect I was going for with this. I want something that, like, communicates, hey, it's my footage, but I don't want it getting in the way. So I can go here, start up an actual full-screen game here. I should turn down the capture card audio. Something else I need to do is like set up like audio ducking. I believe that's a thing I can do. Yeah, as we can see. That just works. I say we're doing Windows 98 stuff, then I'm like, hey, we got the Wii U going here. Which Metal Gear? Oh, got bomb. Metal Gear Zelda. Also, I don't know if I can do a scene collection switch. I think I can. So I have a whole... Alright. I have been talking and I do not think it was picking me up. So I forgot, when you do the whole scene collection thing, it resets your settings when you switch scene collections. So yeah, I was talking that entire time and I don't think it was coming through. But it's really annoying because OBS will do this thing where it'll go to my default microphone, quote-unquote default, but nothing comes through. I have to manually set it to my actual mic, and it keeps forgetting that setting every time. Yeah, because I switched scenes and it screwed everything up. I don't know why OBS's audio settings don't stick for me, like what mic I want it to use, because there's only one mic I ever want on that particular input, and it's just like, Discord does the very same thing. But what I was saying is, back on the GBA, when we looked at Golden Sun, I have a... Pretty much, I went in and made a separate, like, scene for every type of game I want to play on here. So I have one for N64. I can go back, I can quit out. And say I want to play an NES game. Because aspect ratios were just silly back then. This one, this is weird. Like, you see how it almost looks cut off, but I bring up the map and it's actually okay. Aspect ratios back then just felt weird, or maybe it's the way the Wii U is handling them. I don't know. I tried to get as close as possible to each one. It's good enough. Then I can go ahead and switch it back to 16 by 9 if I want, and there we go. Alright, so enough of showing this thing off, because I mean, this is pretty much it. Also, we're not ending right now, but I also did redo the end screen as well. I bought a bunch of, there was somebody selling their typefaces on itch.io for a really good price, and I bought a fair number of them, and they were really cool typefaces. So it gives a little more unique of a spin instead of like, you know, using like something like Chicago. I mean, it's a good end screen. It's perfect for our communities at least. So yeah, we're not actually ending though, so I'm gonna go swap back over to. That is okay. I've spotted a small error that I've made over here. I need to or no, that's the wrong one. My bad. I was gonna say because I have one named RetroDesk and then RetroDesk 4x3, and I had it on RetroDesk, and I was like, wait a minute, this looks redundant. What the hell's going on here? But then I forgot that this looks like it's just blank because the capture card does not initialize until video gets fed into it. So for the RetroDesk, I'm using the this cheap Chinese card I got like back in 2020 because I didn't want to buy an Elgato because they were so expensive. But then I kind of funnily ended up getting one anyway. So what's BOS's like end screen? I should totally copy that instead. So let's do the thing that I said I was going to do in the title and bring up the 98 PC. As you can see now, the capture card initializes because it's getting something. We have our GeForce 6600 GT, which was very kindly donated to me by Tech Ambrosia. Very awesome card. Very happy with it. A little bit overkill for this system, but I mean, it does do the job. I do need, or want, it's more of a want at this point, to figure out a better means of capture with the Windows 98 box, because currently, the way I'm doing this is I have it just set up to duplicate my monitors. So I have the capture card plugged into the DVI port, and I have the main monitor plugged into VGA, and it's just copying, or it's mirroring the displays, essentially. And it seems to work well enough. But I would like to get, like, an actual scaler or something at some point. But that is so far down the priority list at this point. Yeah, 98 box. This, I don't know why it keeps resetting my fonts, because I have gone over here and get this closer to what I want it to look like. I want it to look more like Windows 2000, but it keeps resetting the fonts every damn time. So yeah, I've heard Extrons are cheap if you can find one, like e-waste or something. The other issue is I would have to find... I don't know if Extrons can do, like, split the VGA signal with, if Extrons can split the signal without like incurring like degraded image. Because I have found out when I use a VGA splitter, it causes like the image to look really kind of washed out, and I usually have to like do some corrections in post. How cheap are we talking? Like under $50 cheap? Also, what model should I be looking for? So, I do currently have a blue SCSI in here acting as an optical drive emulator because I don't want to use daemon tools on the system. So I've got StarCraft, Brood War, Diablo 2, the game that Larian made before they were cool, aka Divine Divinity. But for some reason, I think it knows better, because if I go to try and start it up, it installed fine, but it's going to whine about the disc not being in the drive. And that is the game disc. So either it knows too much, or it's one of those games that's programmed to only look at the first drive, in which case I might switch this off to CD0. So we can probably do that in a minute to try and mess with it. I do know another thing I need to do is get like blue SCSI CD sets working, so I can have like everything on here at once, and I just have to eject to cycle through all of them. But I haven't done that yet, and I need to read up on how to do it because I've never done it before. $30. Ooh. Depending on how wrong the PS3 repair goes, I may end up buying one. Because awesome person and friend of the channel, Garth Beagle, decided to throw down the gauntlet on Blue Sky when I was like, yeah, I want to repair my PS3. And you might have seen my last video, which was the PS3 doing what it do. I posted on Blue Sky, I was like, yeah, I want to play the PS2. The problem is, the PS2 that I have, which was also donated by Garth Beagle, who is an awesome person, it works well, it works great. I would like to stream some video games, because right now I'm kind of in the midst of playing Final Fantasy X. I haven't gotten very far. But I'm in the midst of playing Final Fantasy X, because I was not a fan of Final Fantasy X back in the day. And I'm kind of challenging my preconceived notions of the game. And I thought it would be fun to kind of like stream it. The problem is getting my PS2 to speak HDMI is a little bit it seems like it's not going to be really good for what I can afford. And I already have a PS3 that, as you guys probably saw in the last video I put up, has an issue where it overheats just by doing nothing. Oh, hey, Francois. Nice to see you here. I'm sorry if I absolutely cannot pronounce your name. I cannot English for the life of me today. But, yeah, the PS3 is kind of just overheating by doing nothing. And I really want to use it because it's like, it's got full compatibility with everything, and it has HDMI output, and it looks really good. But again, it overheats just by doing literally anything. And I've already rebuilt the cooling system like over and over at this point. So unfortunately, it does need a D-lid. There's no way, no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I was kind of thinking out loud on Blue Sky, and Garth was just like, you know what? I'll give you the money to buy the tool you need. Go do it. And I was like, oh no, I gotta stand and deliver now. Oh boy. So thankfully, I was looking up how to use the D-lid tool that's being talked about, and thankfully, it looks like it's gonna be. I don't want to get ahead of myself here. It looks like it should be easier. I'll say that. I'm not gonna have as much problems as I did before. Also, God, I need to get another mic arm. I'm not doing it live. There's no way in hell I'm doing it live. Video, maybe. I need 110% of my brain capacity on tap for this. So I'm making zero promises on if there will be anything said about this on YouTube. Trinaing it. I thought Trinaing it was running memtest on it. As far as I know, you can't run memtest on a PS3. That all said, I think this PS3 is like protected by some unknown force, because I managed to comically screw it up on my first attempt, and I didn't manage to kill it, so yeah. Compl Yeah, no, I'm not. I wouldn't learn on stream. I'm not gonna make myself a public embarrassment more so than I already am. Oh boy. Earthquake? What do you do? What? Got bomb? You're visiting California and you didn't tell me? Man. Okay. I'm going to attempt a thing here. So now I can punch this button. Actually, I can't punch that button because it's not on this scene. Um, is this going to remember? Yes, it is. Thank you. Okay, so we're at my desktop. I'm going to go over here. Actually, I'm not going to go over there because that's not what I need to do, but marvel at all my storage. Anyway, I have the blue SCSI. Let's change this to 0. And this can be 3. And far as I know, that should maybe trick it, I hope. If not, I'll just have to patch it. So, let's go back to the 98 machine. Stick the card in the slot of this beautiful, beautiful blue SCSI mount that gut bomb made. Okay. So as we can see now, it's the first CD-ROM drive. So that did work as intended. I swear if this game is using some kind of DRM that the Blue SCSI can't do. Really? Fine. I have plans. Oh no, guys, he's putting his retro machine on the internet. Actually, real quick. I don't know why this setting does not fucking stick. Actually... I'm reporting you to Larian. Watch them be like, oh my god, someone remembers we made Divine Divinity? Holy shit. Alright. We can do this. And then it explodes. Ah, we are still having this problem. Guys, Windows 98 did the Windows 98 thing. I do believe I had to run this game in Glide. Damage report being Windows 98 just did Windows 98 things, and it's going to be fine once it reboots. I don't know what's going on with, like, some DirectX games just don't like my setup. So I usually have to run them in, like, glide mode. I should This is why Windows XP was such an awesome OS. Uh, can I just run? Yes. Okay. I guess let's try direct draw. Did it break? Ugh. I will give it time to think, but I think it just broke again. Nope, 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 we're back. Kind of. We have a mouse cursor, but it's not doing anything. Zero FPS. Yeah, no. No, we're good. Try glide. No. 640 by 480, maybe? That looks like 0 FPS. 1 FPS. Amazing. How much you want to bet software is just going to work? No, that is not going to work. Holy moly. You know, It says we're on DX 9.0. We should be fully up to date. There is no Mac version as far as I know. Uh, None of this is what I need. None of this is what I need. There. A citation needed? Oh! What? Oh, that's why. Yeah, okay. Why did it... I mean, I can see, Why would they re-release it in 2013? Interest. Was it... Oh, probably to line up with Original Sin. Because that's when people started, like, really knowing about the Divinity series, I feel. Because back when I first got this game, it was like in a bargain bin at Best Buy because no one wanted it. And it was like, it felt kind of jank, but also kind of like, there's something here to be admired. Anyway, this is a very dumb question, but is the 2013 version on the Garden? Also, like, I need to look this up real quick while this reboots. Because if it's on... Yeah, but Steam isn't gonna run on anything, like, super new, though. Hang on. Like, oh. In 2009, a remastered version was released. On GOG. That might be something to try on the Windows XP build. I don't know, like, I would like to, like, maybe consider playing the newer version, but there's also something to be said for playing, like, the period correct version. I'm also getting, like, a killer Windows 7 laptop, or Windows Vista slash 7 laptop at some point in the very near future. So, might be a candidate for that. Let's reset the configuration. Now, watch this just work now that we've reinstalled DirectX. No, that did not just work. That is most certainly not doing the... well, the mouse cursor is moving, but the test is not animating. One FPS. What? Yes, you are a cat. Yeah, I'm giving up on this for right now. Very clearly not going to work. Or not wanting to work. I don't know why. It's so weird. Such is the nature of Windows 98, though. Which makes you all the more worried about running this at VCF this year, because, like, I just fully expect this system to self-destruct on the floor. Isn't the minimum OS Windows XP? No. This game came out in 2002, I believe. Yeah, came out in 2002. So back then, you were still expected to be on Windows 98. Anyway, Let's play a game that shouldn't probably run on this system, but does. It works fine on me. No, we are not entertaining that idea. Boy, did I... Did I just jinx this or something? Dude! What is going on? I think the Windows 98 machine is being a little bit shy. Because I have video proof that this system was running 2004 really well last night. Oh, that's why Trina's here. What is going on? I am at a loss for words at the moment. I'm gonna go ahead and mercy kill this. Voodoo? What voodoo? Ain't no voodoo around these parts. I don't get it. No, I'm on a 6600 GT. Like, vast overkill for this poor system. I don't know if you remember back in, like, the private Discord, like, how Amber was, like, bought that video card on eBay and was like, come get this for me at VCF SoCal. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to make it, but she very, very awesomely handed it off to a friend of mine who was attending. It doesn't need any IDE. We use SATA. IDE is for chumps. My boot drive and data drive are all SATA. Alright. Once more from the top. Let's go. There! I don't window... And now it's fine. Windows 98, everybody. No, we have proven that Divinity is just hosed in some weird way. I really need a bigger mouse pad.
Play. Blue flag taken. Red flag taken. Blue flag dropped. Red flag dropped. Red flag returned.
Frame rate be struggling on these open maps. But this is like... that this is running on an older system like this is actually kind of a miracle. At least as well as it is right now.
Blue flag taken. Blue flag drop. Blue flag returned. Blue flag taken.
Now, we go back. I'm gonna play something a little more simple. They're all bots. I'm not playing this online. I mean, I probably could if I wanted to, but I need to update the game, and the game is not updated. I hate the sniper rifle. Why am I using it? Yes, this is Unreal Tournament 2004. Also, what do you mean bear status? Please die. Thank you. Boy, I am sure glad I don't have sponsors. Garth Brooks? Why are you saying Garth Brooks in my chat? I love this game. We need to do another game night. As I remember, some years ago, it was like Mac84, Ron, some other people. I can't seem to remember at the moment. But we all got on and played some Unreal Tournament 2004. Jeez. Jesus Christ, I'm a beast with this thing. Hey. Oh no. No, no, you die. You die. Oh. Oh dear. Everybody watch out, I've got the instant win gun.
You have won the match.
But anyway, you get it. 2004 runs pretty damn good for what it is on here. Ugh. Now, let's see if I manage to break 99. Donut. Yes, you're a kitty. Oh. So now 99 is broken. Again. I don't know why this happens. Guys, we need a calendar to count how many frames the game is running at right now. Well, now the audio is working. I am sorry for the amount of just bad things coming through right now. Hey, this is actually a pretty sick beat, though, if you think about it. Two, three, four, enter. Okay, enough of that. Considering I need this machine to kind of, work for VCF, we're not doing so well over here. Actually, let's fix this while I'm in here. This should be none. This should be none. This should be none. There, isn't that much faster? By the way, since I am reminded, Gut Bomb or anybody else, if you have a recommendation for a good assorted belt set for optical drives, please do drop the link because I do need to order some. Because it turns out the optical drive that I put in this system needs a belt. Even though it worked perfectly fine before, it is now mad. Alright. Two six two two. Say what? That's what I thought. Am I using spinning rust? No. I mean, I'm using it for my data drive, but I'm not using it for, this is all booting off an SSD. Oh. This is an XP patch. God damn it. Why is that in here? Windows 98! You know... Oh, God Damn it. You know, maybe Gut Bomb was on to something. Maybe this machine will get Windows Millennium. Alright, we will try this once more. If not, I have a trick up my sleeve. Oh my god, it actually works. No way. It works. I guess. Let's see how it rolls. Whoa, hold on there, bud. There's some weird stuttering happening that probably shouldn't be happening. I mean, this is better than it was, if we're honest. But I have a plan here. If it decides to, you know, not crash again. This really has the energy of a Michael MJD video. I set out to do Windows 98 things, and then it all went wrong. It actually responded to a Control-Delete that time. Holy shit. You know what I need to do? Is I need to go, in fact, I'm looking at an SSD sitting on my, my shelf at the moment. You know what? Maybe I do need to experiment a little bit. Maybe I do need to get Windows Millennium and attempt some heathen. I need to attempt satanic things on this channel. Okay. Let's do this again. Let's go over here. Let's go over here. Change my 3D video device. OpenGL, baby. I have to wonder, could it be the Aureal drivers? Because I do seem to remember those causing me some issues on my last install. Anyway. Windows 98, why are you doing this to me? I mean, at least it crashed gracefully that time, right? Of course, now it's not doing anything. Oh, there it goes. Nope, we're just gonna run it. It should be fun. Hey, now it's behaving the way I expect it to do, which is it'll crash, but the settings will stick and they'll be there when I restart Unreal Tournament. Oh no, what did I do? What? Okay, shh. That was close. But, it's working. The capture card went blank, but it's working on my end. Let me change it to a more standard resolution. Alright. Let's do... Hey, look at it. OpenGL is working great.
First blood. I'm in position.
Something feels off.
I need some backup. Burn, baby.
Like, why do I seem to remember there used to be... Maybe the update took them away, but I felt like there used to be, like, tile here. Am I Mandela affecting myself? Probably. Hi, friends. And where do you think you're going? Why you... No.
Take their flag.
On my red leader. Incoming.
Incoming! Take their flag. Incoming!
Got it. Red on my red leader. Die. Man down.
Next!
Incoming. See ya. I've got the flag.
Loser. I'm hit! I'm hit!
Well, Unreal works. I just have to have it in OpenGL mode, because Direct 3D just does not work. Yeah, I don't know what... I don't know what was going on. I anticipate I have some reading to do on the Discord later. I don't know, maybe I can do another stream later this week where I install Windows Millennium on this thing and give it a fair shake. What? What you say? See, if I were to install Windows Millennium today, I would have to take apart the 98 machine. I would then have to rip the hard drive or the SSD out and replace it with another one. So I'm not killing my 98 install. Then I would have to find a Windows Millennium ISO that works. Put it on the Blue SCSI. Hope the Blue SCSI doesn't make a total mess of it like it did my previous Windows install. And then hope everything just works. Also, my optical drive does not work. So that's also a pretty big stop to progress right now. Oh, I don't have it. Wolf.
All hands on deck!
What the? What is Full Tilt doing? Okay, well. Yeah, those optical drive belts are not going to get here for me to do this today. But fine. Let me see what I can do. I've actually got my Windows 2000 installed backed up, so maybe I'll just use that SSD. I don't know yet. Alright. Let us go on a quest. It is a Vortex 2. I love that the first screenshot is this. Okay. This is slower than slow. I guess we do in Windows 90 or Windows Millennium now. I have no idea where my 2K SSD is going. So for giggles we'll do this. But the problem is that I mean, Trina, you should know I hosted on one of your servers. Anyway, the problem that we're going to probably run into here is I'm going to try and use the blue SCSI for this. Something weird starts happening when there's a bootable CD for on the SCSI bus. It takes over the floppy drive, I believe, or the floppy drive's assignment, and kind of causes some issues. But we'll see how this does. You know, That's a good idea. I know where you're going with this. I could just make a Millennium install on the Blue Scuzzy itself. In fact, I might just actually do that. That would be much easier. The problem is I don't know if this system... I don't know how this system handles multiple bootable add-in cards. Does Disc Jockey have a Windows version? I want to say it does. Yay. No, that's the wrong version. Stop. Now, the thing is going to be... Uh, I do wonder if this is going to trip something up, because it's going to be... It's going to create a Mac formatted image. Also, hey, it's
I think that would be extraordinarily dangerous.
It's Ron from Ron's computer videos. Okay, anyway. So... let's make this... That's not the... whatever, fine. Try and do this the right way, but... put this on one. You know, I just realized I'm dumb. I don't need this. You know why I don't need this? Power ISO, baby! This is going to be a FAT32. We'll leave it at default. So, we have this. And because we have this, what I can do now is go here. That's not what I was looking for, but we'll go back. Go here. Grab this. Oh my god, his downloads folder, it's full of 3D printed junk. I can now grab the ISO, bring it to my desktop. I can now open this in Power ISO. Oh look, there's the CD. And I believe this is where my Windows install stuff is. But I can just new folder, Windows. Wait, we're gonna name it something better. And I should be able to just drag these right over. And now we've done all the prep work without even having to do it on the machine itself. Boom, there it all is. And now I can save this image file to my Blue SCSI, which is still in the 98 machine. So I'll shut that down. This is going to take an eternity because I only have a USB 2.0 card reader. But now, I can poke this button. I can go to my Blue SCSI. And it's just going to do the thing. So I'm still going to need the CD, the ISO, to boot. Actually, technically, I don't. I can just boot from a floppy. Though that creates another problem because... Because the Windows 98 SSD is still connected, it might see it as the C drive. And so, thus, it will try to upgrade that install, maybe. I don't know! We'll find out! I have the system backed up, so if I nuke it, it's not going to be that much of a setback, if we're honest. I will be right back while this is running. Okay. The stream did not pause. It just we're waiting. We're waiting for a 16 gig file to copy over USB 2.0. I wonder. I can just. There we go. I do have to wonder if there's like an OBS add-on or something that allows you to like just very easily grab a screen region rather than like doing window capture. I should look that up while we're here. So basically, it looks like the way I just did it, which is like to just alt drag the region to match is kind of the accepted way to do it. I mean, it's not the most difficult thing to do, but yeah. It does make me long for the days of like when XSplit wasn't like stupidly priced. And it made it really easy to just like, hey, drag a box around the screen region you want to capture. And it's like, I wish I could capture. I wonder if. Is there a way, maybe? Window capture, no. Let me blank out real quick here. I just realized I've been muted this entire time for some reason, or I don't know. OBS is being OBS. Anyway, so I figured out that if I duplicate a source, if I try to rename the duplicated source, it renames the source that it was originally duplicated from. And I didn't want that to happen because I want I want one source for like fine tuning it to a screen region like I've just done, and then I want one for the whole monitor. So turns out I could just create a whole new source. It'll allow me to have two sources using the same video capture device, in this case my monitor, at once. And from there I can like do what I want and rename it what I want, and it's not going to affect the original. It's not gonna be an 8-hour stream. The stream is probably gonna end like around 4:30, if even that. Did it finish? Did it just finish? Did it just? Hold on. Oh no, we ran out of space. That's what. Oopsies. That's a problem. So why does OBS keep muting my mic? Oy vey. I'm gonna laugh if that's actually it. Let me look at my hotkeys. Well, mute is not assigned to anything. Odd. Why does this disc is brand new? Why does that have bad sectors? Floppy disks, everybody. Okay. You know, I'm just gonna roll with it. Just gonna roll with it. Yeah, it's weird. Like, I think, like, it seems to happen when I'm, like, changing sources or something. Like, I don't know why it just randomly decides it wants to mute me. It's super weird. I'm not gonna pretend to get it. OBS just be having a mind of its own, I guess. Anyway, close. This should be bootable now. Yay, we have boot. Oh, at this point, I'm kind of just doing nothing, I guess, because thankfully it's almost finished copying to the SD card, but I guess let's see if on a reboot full tilt decides it wants to play nice. weird stuff be going on. Is somebody working somewhere now? Still really odd. And then we just lost sound entirely for some odd reason. Yeah, now we're done. Good run, but Blue Scuzzy has finished blue scuzzying. You should be able to hear me. OBS is saying you should be able to hear me. Okay. Let us try this again. First, I'm going to let it just boot into 98. So I can make sure the disk is coming up all right. See if the Adaptec BIOS sees the drive. And it does. Good, good, good. And there's our files. Great. Okay, so now that we know that works, we are going to restart the system with the boot floppy. And hopefully we get some Windows Millennium action going. So yeah, I do want to... If I caught it in time. Okay. Yeah, and it's gonna glitch out. Because I'm in text mode at the moment. So I do apologize for the psychedelic effects happening right now. Boot device option. Boot target ID is 0. Good. Good. All looks good. This is why I really need to get a scaler, and I need to actually... While this is rebooting, I'm going to look up that one that Gutbomb mentioned. Because I really do probably need to get a scaler at some point. Where is that? Extron. Alright. eBay. These are not $30. None of these are $30. Okay. Anyway. Okay, that C is where we expect it to be. Alright. You donut! Well. Maybe the registry's checker is whatever, I guess. I don't know. Is it touching the It's... Did I just hose my Windows 98 install? Because it's touching the Windows 98 disk. Oh, Gotbomb, what have you done? Continue. I don't care. Accept the agreement. Um... Oh, that's why. Okay, so apparently, he messaged Gutbomb. It was like, yeah, dude, these aren't $30. And he's like, oh, because, a certain YouTuber may have talked about them and made them expensive. Anyway, let's play this game again. Let's take your bets on how many false tries we're gonna get here. Let's start. Oh my god! Yes. I know. Install everything. Actually, not multi-language. We don't need that. No, I don't need a flop. I don't need a startup floppy. That didn't go according to plan, now did it? Sector not found. So so it tells me to remove the floppy, then it's like, where's the command interpreter? I wonder if the Windows Millennium I wonder if the Windows install trick actually works for Millennium. That could be the problem I'm running into as well. Because, like, I know with Windows 98, you copy the files to the hard drive and then install from the hard drive. Let's do it again. One more from the top. Whatever. You know, I'm just gonna let it run the check. No, do not touch. Actually, Jesus Christ. You know, Let's see if I host my Windows 98 install. Range. Okay. Well then. I'm probably gonna just like... What I think I'm gonna do, maybe, is I'm gonna try and just like... What I think I'm gonna do is I'm going to probably not try this with the blue SCSI. I might just grab my Windows 98 backup, image that to another SSD, and just like install over it. Nonetheless, it is getting close to 4 p.m. over here, so this is probably a good time to just call the stream because I'm not going to have enough time to really do much more of anything right now. So, if you've enjoyed this weird bit of random that I've done today, smash the like button, do the engagement things, and I'm not going to make any promises on when I'll pick up the stream again because tomorrow I've got probably busy things to do because I've got a PS3 to repair. But yeah, I might just do the Windows Millennium fun stuff offline because it's going to take some brain power, at least to get it working in a setup I want it to work in. So yeah, till next time, I will see you guys later.